Well, howdy tubers. Well, I'm trying to figure out just what procedure or whatever, but we are going to be making a rib, just one. So now I can't find my Ultra Cruiser one, but the H5 is the same, except that on the H5 these are 20 thousandths. All these are 20. Well, I think these are 20 on the Ultra Cruiser, or they're going to be now, and then these are all 16 on the Ultra Cruiser, and that is 20 also, but I think it's 16 on the Ultra Cruiser. I may have to get a hold of my buddy Matt, and he could take a picture of his Ultra Cruiser plans, and then he could show me the, or then I could look and tell the difference. But since this rib won't be, I mean, it could be, but won't be used for anything, I will just make it with, I mean, I'm making all of these out of 16 thousandths, but I think I'll make this one, but I think the nose rib that I've already cut out is 16 thousandths, because I cut out a mess of them. Actually, those may be 20, because those would have been what I would have cut out for the H5. So anyways, that ain't gonna matter. Still, just show you how to build it. And I know there was a little difference right here with the H5, because the wing attachment brackets are bigger, and it caused, I remember adding a angle brace like this, because he cut out quite a bit of that to clear that wing attachment fittings. So, and of course, I guess that for up here too. So anyway, there was something. Let's see, I guess I'll show you my dealie here. But I know I haven't mentioned this before. I'm pretty sure I have mentioned it before. But whenever you cut your aluminum out and you got extra, you got a bunch of scrap, believe me, you'll thank me, but write on there what it is. This is, of course, this was I'll say scrap piece, and I put on there 25 thousandths T6. Although that's all I've got in 25 thousandths is T6, so you really don't have to put the T6. Now, if it's 20 thousandths, because the wing spar webs are 20 thousandths T3, although you can kind of tell T3 from T6. T3 is a lot shinier. But anyways, if it's 20 thousandths, you might put on there T6, but if it's 20 thousandths, then you might put on there if it's T6 or T3. Believe me, you will thank me for that one. Unless you want to carry around a micrometer or vernier calipers or something all the time to measure whatever scrap you're picking up. So, anyway, but here is that I made all the ribs for the first Ultra Cruiser and for the H5 next. Now, what this here is a spacer that this is in here all the time when you're making the ribs, except for 2 ribs. And these are the 2 ribs that are the inboard. Let's see. That plan isn't going to show me. They're the inboard rib next to the fuselage, where the carry through goes through. It's short since, well, now I better check this out, because that's the spacer, but it doesn't, I don't know if that's, because on the Ultra Cruiser, on the H5, this was 1/4 inch, and on the Ultra Cruiser it's 3/16. So, but on those two, you have to have that so you can space this nose rib out. It's just for the nose rib. So you can space the nose rib out to clear that carry through, the one that's got the big notch in it. The 1/4 inch plate on the H5, and on Ultra Cruiser it's 3/16 plate that your legs go through or over. But so in all applications, this will stay in there except for those two ribs. And of course, that'll be a left rib and a right rib. These here, I believe I call these the right side because these flanges are going to be facing to the right. And then, of course, you got to take all these screws out and then take this bottom piece and put it on top, and then you'll have the reverse of this, so you can do the left side ribs. But we're just going to do one right side rib. Oh, I did go to Harbor Freight just a little bit ago. I told them that I just did a video yesterday showing all the Harbor Freight tools that I used to build 3 airplanes. They didn't seem to worry about it. So anyway, I did get some more drum sanders. Like, I don't have enough anyways, but I thought I'd pick up something. And a neat little, I think they're 1-inch little sanding discs. They were pretty neat. So anyway, oh, this here is what I've got on here to bend these. I'll stick that in there, and then I can mark where I need to bend them, you know, and then turn it around and mark it, and then that's where I need to bend it. Of course, this should be 1/4 inch, 3/8, 1/4 inch. So we'll just add this to another video so we won't do a sign out. Okay, tubers, still at it. Show you what I've done so far. I use my little thingy here to mark both ends to bend them. So we'll go and run them through the Miracle Wheel first, and then we'll bend them. Of course, you see I've got them all marked for where they go. This 11.5 goes there, and the 8 3/4 goes there. And my buddy Matt sent me a picture of his plans. Oh, before I show you that, let me, since I'm remembering, of course this is a 1/2 inch from there to there, which leaves you a remainder of 3/4. When you mark these and you flip them around to do the other side, make sure that you put the 1/2 inch on the same side on this end too. Now, I didn't do it this time, but I do remember they bend a little funny if you don't get that 1/2 inch or the 3/4, whichever edge you want to measure from. They'll bend a little funny when you bend them, but they'll bend, but won't be right. So just remember to I guess you'd say, I'll just say the 1/2 inch. Put your 1/2 inch at the top, and then you put the 1/2 inch at the top on this end, and you'll be hunky dory. So, I think my stand, oh no, that's over there. The stand is. So, anyways, let's go and do some Miracle Wheeling and some bending. And I think we'll even bend that nose rib, which I think it's still downstairs, or is it over there? It's somewhere. We'll find it. So let's get to that. Okay, we got the nose rib in here, and it goes both ways. So this edge that is, I guess you'd say the trailing edge of the nose rib, goes up. then these other edges go down. Of course, you may have to clean it up a little bit with some flanging pliers or something, but or maybe even some fluting pliers. And then the nose of that have to be cleaned up with their Miracle Wheel. But at least I got it going the right way. There we go. One nose rib. Of course, it's got to have a 2-inch hole in here for the flanged, which had a subscriber. I say subscriber, you never know who's a subscriber and who's not, that said that he was going to send me I think I already told y'all, he was going to send me a 3D printed 1 3/4 or 1 1/2 flanging tool. But I told him to get a hold of Hummel to get my phone number or address, whichever one he got. So anyways, this needs a little bit of work and cleaning up. So we'll go on to bending the top and bottom. These pieces here, I've already got them marked. Remember, those are the ones I showed you that are marked. Yep, that's the ones. And I already ran them on the Miracle Wheel, so they're all smoothed up, so we can go ahead and bend them. But we'll move over here to the bender. Break. Okay, here we go. That's them dad blame crotch rockets out there. There's one. And I remember we'll have to do more for the nose rib. There we go. All right. So this will be the top and bottom of the after rib. Okay, I don't believe I showed you this contraption that I made. Where are we at? There we go. To do each one of those uprights and verticals. There's the ends of them, different places. And then I was just going to put that in one hole. There we go. And then press that in there. But it just didn't work out as good as I thought it would. So just went back to doing it the hard way. So we'll do a few of these on the Miracle Wheel and then bend it, because you don't need to see too many of them. That's pretty monotonous, like watching grass grow. So we'll go ahead and bend these two, and I can get the rest of these later. Hope the bender works this time. Never did figure out what happened the last time. Matt's got one of these, or no, he's got the 30-inch one like I've got outside. So we just put that point on your marks, and then hopefully it works. There's one. What I do is I get that so that you can, so it kind of holds pressure on it. And so you can see how long it takes to build an airplane. So there's one. Yeah, needs a little more. There we go. And then I usually take and run this on the Miracle Wheel to round. Well, we'll just do it. We'll just do it. There we go. Got it rounded. So that ought to be enough for this video, or this segment that'll all be squished together. Well, I know a while ago I was going to show you something on the plans, and then I reversed to something else, and then of course forgot to go back to the plans. So what it was is my buddy Matt sent me his picture of his plans for the Ultra Cruiser. So like I said, these uprights and diagonal are 16,000ths, and these are the same here for the Ultra Cruiser and the H5. I think it is, that's the only one that is, oh, and yeah, okay, and the nose rib is 16 on the Ultra Cruiser. So the nose rib is 16, and all these diagonals are 16,000ths, and this one too. All the rest of them are 20,000. So now we know. And then there was something else. Oh well, I guess it's just show you this, that we're ready. I've got, well, this will have to be cut off, but that's ready. Of course, you see me bend those. Those are ready. Got this one here ready to go. Of course, all of those are ready to go. And this one's ready to go. This one goes here. And this one will go here. And then I did do the nose rib and dimpled, or hole sawed it and dimpled it, and then it'll go there. Of course, it'll go after I put these top and bottom ones on there, which we will be using the shrinking machine there. So I think I'll just tease you, and we'll just see how many messages I get, because I'm ready to start doing that, and then Cleco it down. When we get it all drilled and Clecoed, and we'll take it apart and squeeze some rivets in there, and then I'll show you the alternative way that I did the first one before I got the rivet squeezer, how I did it with the 3/32 solid rivets. Of course, now you can shoot the 1/8 inch AVEX rivets in there, but hey, save your rivets for something else. And of course, now, by the way, you all know that you can buy from Hummel the ribs, but this is for I'll say, the ultimate scratch builder, and you're going to save weight, and you're going to use up a bunch of your scrap. So there's some good and bad, but you're also going to eat up some time. Like I said, when I made the first Ultra Cruiser, it took me it took me one full day to make 2 ribs. Now that's after I had cut all these. I had all these pieces cut out. They were all still flat. I had all these bent. Well, I had these all flat too, and I had this flat, and I had these were flat too. And then I had them all taped up, one rib at a time. And then I'd grab what I'll call a rib kit, and then I'd start. Of course, now on my first one, I didn't have the Miracle Wheel, so I hand sanded all those with emery cloth, every one of them. So the Miracle Wheel makes that a heck of a lot faster. So anyway, let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, of course, the Miracle Wheel made it where I did the H5. I could do 3 ribs in one day. But I tell you, it gets boring making the ribs. But anyway, we'll just see what y'all got to say about it, and we will get to it possibly tomorrow. So let me get this video up there. I've got, looks like 7, 8, 9, 16, well 20, well around 25 minutes here so far. I know I got a comment on, man, that was a long video. So I better not get it too long. So there you go. Good luck with your plans build Ultra Cruiser 2. And God bless.